Hey everyone and welcome back. So I want to do a quick pickups video today. I was actually not even going to do a video today. As you can tell, I'm actually wearing a hat for once, which I don't normally wear hats in videos, not because I don't have a problem wearing hats, but sometimes it throws off the autofocus. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on that, and hopefully it keeps focus on my face. So if it messes up too much, I will not be wearing a hat in future videos. But a couple things have come in over the last week, and before like the Black Friday stuff kind of comes in, which I want to be a separate video, especially like when the vinegar syndrome stuff comes in, for example. Like, I want those to be kind of their own thing, and just a couple of minor things have come in. Just want to get those out of the way real quick. So again, unlike before, I can, where I waited, some of this stuff I think I had for like a month or more before I finally got to a video on them. I want to definitely stay up to date on this stuff. So there's only a couple things here to go through, but actually there's one very special thing, and I think I'm actually going to save that for last, which will make sense when I get to it. So let's see, why don't we start with the shirts? I actually grabbed a couple of shirts from the Cavity Colors sale, which I believe is still going on. And it started at the beginning of the week, and this actually shipped out really, really fast. So I've already got it in as part of their Black Friday sales. You can see there's actually 3 shirts here. 2 of them are Phantasm shirts, which are really, really awesome. So here's the first one right here, which I hope you can see that okay. Love that artwork on that. Look at that. And this is, now I think one of these I did have to get. No, this is a large. I technically I wear a medium t-shirt, but I actually like my t-shirts to be a little loose. So I tend to get them in large. But I think it's this Phantasm shirt. They didn't have a large, so I got an extra large, but that's okay. So it'll be extra loose on me. And you can see this one here. Look at that artwork. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I love that. God, that's intense. Phantasm shirt. Do I even have a Phantasm? I think I have maybe one Phantasm shirt that has the poster image on it. I think it was actually a bootleg shirt I got at a convention years ago. So these actually, I think, technically are my first official like Phantasm shirts. And then finally I got this Day of the Dead shirt here, featuring some of the zombies that you see at the beginning of the film, which I thought was really, really cool. And what was great about these shirts is the fact that, because of the sale going on, all 3 of them were $30, and I think it was free shipping as well. So literally $30 for all 3 of these shirts. Normally I'm spending $30 on like one shirt. So very happy to have these again, especially some Phantasm shirts. God, you finally get some cool Phantasm shirts in my collection. So keep an eye out for those in some upcoming videos. All right, now let's get to the movies. So let's do these first. So this one is actually one that I actually forgot that. No, didn't forget. I knew I had ordered it. I just I wasn't actively thinking about it, and then it showed up, and I was like, oh, right, I did order that, thank goodness. And that is actually the UK release of Casablanca. I think this may have been a Zavi exclusive or something, or maybe it was just exclusive in the UK. And as some of you know, I did order the US release, but what's cool about this one is that it is a box set. It's actually got a steelbook and a bunch of extras, and of course I love Casablanca, and I wanted something a little extra to kind of celebrate this release. So I'm gonna actually, here, let me just show it off, because I actually do love that front artwork. As you can see there, with the exception of one thing. Look at Claude Rains' face. Looks like he's got his eyes closed. It's like, why? Why are his eyes closed in this image? Like, that is so weird. That is such a bizarre thing. Anyway, so let's just pull this out real quick. And so here, so it's actually a steelbook. Now, this artwork is really great. Let me show it off real quick. Look at that. That is I really like that artwork. And Claude Rains has his eyes open, which I really, really appreciate that. And a nice image on the back, which you can see right there from the end of the film, spoiler, and then obviously the discs inside, which fortunately do have the rating, the UK ratings on them. But that's okay, because I definitely wanted the film itself. And then it came with a couple of extras. So this, what the heck is this? I think this looks like a reprint of an original press kit. As you can see there, and there's on the back where it lists all the posters and stuff. And this is actually what they look like back in the day, because places could basically get posters, like theaters and stuff could decide what posters they wanted to showcase for the film. I'll just show you a couple quick pages right there. Look at that nice big ad there. Again, because some of this also went to newspapers and stuff that they could reprint. There, look at this. Actually, this is kind of cool. Keep it in the headlines with publicity, and they give you basically all kinds of stuff you can reprint for them to promote the film. It's like stuff like that that was just like so cool. And then just different like poster images, you know, get posters that they could get and stuff, or stuff that they could reprint in the newspaper. So that's a nice addition right there. And then this thing, which you can see right here. Focus on me, for the love of God, please. Let's open this up. I think this has maybe some lobby card recreations or something. This looks like a reprint, like a mini version of the poster. There we go. This is, I love this artwork, which you can see right here. And there's another one for you there. And let's see, these look like, God, there's all kinds of stuff here. Look like 3 lobby card recreations. As you can see, there's 1, and there's 2, and finally 3 right there. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. These are the letters of transit. I can't tell what this is. I should probably put my glasses on. Whatever this is, it looks cool. And then finally, this is, oh, this is interesting. These are like designs for the set construction, which you can see there. And there's, whoa. Oh, they're 2-sided. Oh, look. And then there's that one. And then obviously there's the front there. And then here's the back right there. And then finally this last one here. Let's see what's on the other side. And there's the plane. I mean, it's not as packed as like some of the old like Warner Brothers sets, you know, from back in the day. You know, those big box sets, which I actually do still have my one for Casablanca. But I can't, you know, it's just, I just wanted something a little extra because the US release, you know, basically just, it's just a normal release. You know, I just wanted something a little extra, so I was happy to get the UK release for this. And before I get to the horror stuff, just one more, and that is the new 4K release of Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs, and this is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. I was actually going to just get the regular release, but I actually had some coupons for Best Buy, so actually this was only ended up costing me like a couple bucks, so I got it at a great price. And this is like the, obviously, the ear scene in the film. There's the front, and there's the back. Now, this does slide off, which I'm going to show you in just a second. And it basically takes the ear off. Like, good Lord. Of all the things you can do for a steelbook. And then there's the back, which is basically just kind of like, I guess, the background to that image. You know, like, good Lord. I'm so happy that Tarantino's films are, some of his older films are finally getting the 4K release offers. Obviously, we have Pulp Fiction coming up in, like, God, another 2 weeks, I think. Week and a half from when I'm recording this. I love Tarantino. I know he's getting probably a little criticism recently because of some of the stuff he said about current state of films. I actually don't disagree with him, but that's, you know, I can make another video on that if you guys want to talk about that. But I am happy to get Reservoir Dogs in 4K. I've heard good things, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. I used to watch it a ton back in the day. And then I got, let's see, 2 Severin titles and 1 Scream Factory title. So first up, I did actually get these before the sale, although I don't think this is part of the sale anyway, so I figured, since I was placing an order for something else, I figured I'd go ahead and get this. And that is the new 4K release of Faceless. And there's the front of the slipcover, and there is the back. And then I did flip the inside cover because I love that artwork. And there's the back right there. And then just the discs inside. I haven't seen this actually in a couple years. Who put this out on Blu-ray like a long time ago? Or was it Blu-ray or DVD? No, didn't somebody put this out on Blu-ray? I don't know. Anyway, it's been a while. Can't wait to see it in 4K. And then the other Severin title, which I sort of held off for a while, but I'm glad I finally got it. Some dust on this? What happened here? It's the new 4K release of The Changeling. There's the front of the slipcover, and there is the back. Let's just pull this out, and I did flip it for the original poster artwork, which I absolutely love. And there's the back with all of the details. And of course, it's a 3-disc set, so you got the 4K disc, the Blu-ray, and it also comes with the soundtrack as well, which is very good because it has such a haunting score too. And then finally, a Scream Factory title, which I've been wanting to get for a long time, and it actually took like it took forever to get here. I swear, it was like circling the country. It actually shipped, got into my state, and then went all the way to Los Angeles for no reason whatsoever. I'm nowhere near Los Angeles. And then it finally made its way back. It's just like, I don't know. I've had this happen now with a couple of Scream Factory shipments. So I don't know what's going on. It's not Scream Factory because it's like, I mean, you send it to the post office. Post office, for whatever reason, I don't know. It's something to do with the long boxes or something. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, the new 4K release of The Company of Wolves. And there's the front of the slipcover. And there's the back, and I did flip the inside for the original artwork, or close to it. I don't know if that's technically the original poster artwork, but it's close enough to it. And then there's the back, also with all the details. 2 discs inside. This is a release, that, like, I almost didn't think was going to actually come anytime soon, because this is something... Technically got released, it got released on DVD, but I think it was like a low quality DVD release. I would have been happy with a Blu-ray, but when Scream Factory announced that they're doing this in 4K, I was so excited because this is so long overdue. It's like an adult version of Little Red Riding Hood, and it's directed by Neil Jordan. And I haven't seen this in forever because it hasn't really been available. So I can't wait to sit down and actually watch this. Let me know if you want me to do a review of it as well. I hope my focus is holding okay. I haven't actually been watching it too closely, so... if it hasn't been, I do apologize. 2 things real quick. One of these is actually almost like a teaser for videos I'm actually going to be doing in the new year, and I will explain that more. But I am going to start doing some videos that are only Star Wars related, because I know some of you aren't as interested in some of the Star Wars stuff, but I know some of you really are, so I'm actually going to make those separate. So I actually have been working on my Star Wars collection for a very specific reason, which I will explain. So this is one of the figures I actually did get in recently. It's actually an older figure. This came out 20 years ago. It came out in 2002, but it's a character from Jabba's Palace from Return of the Jedi. Ifant Mon, as you can see here. This is a highly detailed, and actually there's a lot of weight to this figure here. So the reason why I'm going after some of these, which again, I will explain. And for those of you who care, I'll just show you the back of the packaging real quick. Right there. So yeah, I'm going to get much more into detail. I'm actually not going to open them because that's going to be in part of the new series, which again, I will explain soon. So if you are a Star Wars fan and are interested in that, definitely let me know, just so I can also get a gauge on how many of you actually are interested in it. And then finally, something really, really special. I actually won a poster. Now, I'm not actively going after too many posters anymore, but on occasion there'll be something. But this one actually won. I entered a contest and actually won. And I'm so happy I did, because it is probably one I would at least try to get. And that is a poster for the Dawn of the Dead 3D release that happened back in October. The official Dawn of the Dead 3D Facebook page, the page that was sort of running that for the film, had a special promotion where, like, if you had reposted their thing for a poster, they were picking, I forget how many people, like 50 people, 30 people, something like that, won a free poster. And I was lucky enough to obviously get one. As you can see here it is. And it is a full-size poster. And obviously because it is Dawn of the Dead and stuff, so, and especially for something kind of a special screening, obviously because it was a limited screening through Regal Cinemas, I was happy to get this poster and happily add it to my poster collection. So it's going to have a good home, I tell you that right now. So definitely wanted to end on that because I thought that was actually really cool, because it's like, I don't win stuff very often. In fact, very rarely. I probably count on one hand the amount of time I actually won something. Winning something like this obviously means a lot to me. So that's it for this pickups video. Again, just a couple kind of odds and ends. I wanted to take care of that before the Black Friday stuff starts shipping. Again, Vinegar Syndrome stuff, once that comes in, that'll be its own video. I know the Severin stuff, the Argento package, although I don't know, some of that stuff can take a long time to ship. I mean, I get that stuff till January, so that could be a ways off. So let me know if you've gotten in anything recently, and as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.